We are back from the world's quickest break for hour number 4 of
More
Dive
like
Party.
40 minutes.
Oh yeah, of Hollow Earth Expedition week number 4. Rick, where does this door take us?
In the center of the golden bowl, that was in the center of the chamber, that was in the center of the monk's twisted dungeon, that was in the center of 9 puzzles, is a plinth. You're used to plinths by now.
I
The
take the
plinth is
bucket of pee and throw it on it. No.
the plinth
We
is
didn't bring that
surrounded.
with us, did we? Yeah. Sorry, Rick, keep going.
Where the plinth might have like ornate columns on it, it has instead turquoise crystals that raise from the top to the bottom and thrum in some unknown way. On top of the plinth, you see a perfectly smooth and geometric purple stone, which sparkles with, if you've ever seen some stone that has anything in it that sparkles, it's basically what you're looking at. It's shaped like a tiny obelisk and without a point at the top. It has a flat bottom and a flat top. The bottom is slightly wider than the top. It's about the size of a salt shaker, a table salt shaker.
Okay. These vibrating obelisks you mentioned.
Thrumming crystals, and then the obelisk does not vibrate.
Well, okay.
Throbbing.
The thrumming crystals.
Throbbing.
Can
Uh-huh.
I touch them at all?
Yes, you can.
I wish to touch them.
Gently, Dave, gently.
They are pleasant to touch,
Okay.
lukewarm, and they feel energetic. They're
Does it feel like
feels-
something is vibrating them, or does it feel like they're vibrating themselves?
not vibrating. They're thrumming in the way that
Well, then you need to explain thrumming to me, because in my eyes, that's vibrating.
thrumming is
Might as
more
well.
like.
Humming and throbbing at the same time, I think.
So it's not like a constant thing. It's just sort of going up and
Nope,
down.
it says make a continuous rhythmic humming sound.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
it's
thinking.
a sound, not a physical vibration.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, can I investigate the gems or the crystals?
4.
Well, I want to see if they're connected to anything and if it's like a power source or something like that.
Sure. All right.
I'm
roll
going to
that.
walk up and grab the salt shaker because we seem to have already passed all the tests, and I feel like that's what we got to show the people
All right.
while he's doing it.
You're
doing
starting
that
your
stuff.
investigation when he grabs it, and the second he grabs it, the door to the cauldron closes, and lights back on fire. You all burn to death. No, it starts to raise.
Oh.
You know, I say to Arch as this happens, and like, you didn't learn anything from the gooey room filled with shit, did you?
I
The
kind of
trapdoor-
stare.
Is-
I kind of stare.
trapdoor
All
in
right,
the ceiling that originally deposited you down here opens up, and the golden bowl slots perfectly into the shape of the room where you started your adventure. The door at the side opens up right where the door to the exterior of that room is, which is also open. You
I
can
look
see
over.
the cliff face out onto the mountainside and all of
I
that.
look over at Rex. I look at the salt shaker. I look at the open door that leads out. I kind of shrug and I say, "I'm not really sure," and I just pocket it and keep walking.
What the?
I can't argue with that.
Well,
Can I lift the crystal off?
You can't
I
lift it
wouldn't-
off. Your investigation does not turn up anything interesting except that you think it's just been set into the stone like a jewel might be set into a crown,
Okay.
and you don't see any like lines or pipes running off from it or away from it.
I follow
yeah.
Arch. Yeah.
Well. that
I
was
mean,
Martin.
okay, if you guys want to see the salt shaker thing, you can go ahead, take a look at it and all. I just figured that it seems like the important thing we were sent there to get to prove to the monks that we're
We
cool
walk
or
into the
whatnot.
monk monastery. They're sitting there at a dinner table waiting to eat. We walk in with the salt shaker, like, Thank God you
This is
found
our
it.
Nirvana
Give it
shaker.
to us, and they shake the fucking salt onto their meals, and they start eating.
Well, the fact that it was surrounded by the throbbing, not funny at all crystal things means it's
I
probably
do want to
something
point out
important.
it is merely the size of a salt shaker and does not have 4 little holes in the top.
I
or
know.
anything like
I
that.
know. I
it's
thought
an
it was
opus.
important to mention this since we're
All
calling
right.
it the salt shaker.
All right, it's the
Yeah.
salt shaker.
It's something pretty important, and we already went through the three times three quests and all that stuff, which I know is from my love of epic
What's
poetry.
3 times 3?
It's 9.
Okay, just checking.
No, 3 times.
Okay, Dave. Not too many big numbers.
Rex, I start talking to Rex about the significance of 3 in epic poems and a lot of heroic quests and stuff, and how three times 3 is probably a super important thing.
I
that
start
influenced
smoking
this.
as we leave,
So,
listening to this mumbling.
All
I
right,
just
so you
figured-
find the monastery grounds as you previously left them. There is the main building where they did that ceremony earlier. You see some monks milling about in their gardens, gardening. You see some other miscellaneous buildings that have always been there, but you did not interact with. What do you do?
I guess we go
Oh,
find.
That's Lyndon
yeah.
up here with the abbot.
Yeah, I was about to say.
yeah, I'm
too.
gonna tap a monk on the shoulder, see, hey, can we see the abbot again, or we just go try to find the abbot.
Yeah.
He will motion.
You bring
to the
that bucket of pee with you?
No, I don't
We-
carry it, or I don't carry those around with me. It's not.
Might
not
have
I did.
that.
The
I
bottle
did,
of
I do
whiskey
not
is
mark that
actually a
off on
bottle
my-
of pee. You don't know that.
Oh my god.
I've been drinking, and I feel like I'd know the difference. My guy isn't that
The
dumb.
monk you tap on the shoulder and you ask for the abbot will just sort of motion to the main building that you previously saw the ceremony in.
Yeah,
Okay.
so figures
Yep, we'll
much,
go
so
back.
we'll go there.
All right. Do you walk in?
Yep.
Yep.
Walk
Who walks
on in.
first?
I got the salt shaker thing, so I walk in first, holding it in my hand. If there's a
Right,
table
roll
in front of the abbot, I
defense.
plunk it down in front of him.
Roll defense.
Oh, wait, god damn it.
He's just fucking with you, man. He likes.
I'm not fucking with him.
Oh, that means the Nazis got here. My defense is
We
7.
tap the monk on the shoulder, not noticing he's a Nazi.
Yeah. Yep, alright.
No one
I got
rolled
4
perception.
successes.
You take another
Neither,
palm to the,
neither a monk nor Asian at all.
you take another palm to the face as your arm is twisted behind you and you are forced to the ground.
And a
a
palm
monk
out of nowhere.
stands
What the hell? I yell like, what the hell? I'm giving you that thing you told me to get.
there. You're still fucking armed.
Oh,
They
shit.
didn't let you in here before with your weapons.
Alright.
He
I
takes
can
think
take
a
guys-
my
while to
arm
learn
like a
simple
gun
things.
and make the sound.
Guys, can you
alright.
help me? Since I'm kind of stuck on the ground here, can you help me divest myself of weaponry?
Just let go of the shotgun for starters. That might
No,
be
it's
good
a
start.
catch-22. See, if we take them, then we'll be armed.
It's
You guys
okay.
have to
It's
die.
slung over my
Let's
shoulder,
take
and my,
one for the team.
it's like
The,
it's
uh,
slung
die-
over my shoulder. My arm is put behind
have
my
to die
back. I
like
don't have
this.
any weapons in my hand.
When you ask your teammates to help disarm, the monk lets you go. Outside of the door frame, but he waits there sort of tentatively for you to disarm before he moves out of the way.
All right, I pile all my stuff on the side of the door.
I
say-
take out
I
all
look-
of my
Yes,
armaments.
before-
I look at the monk with a really just pissed off face. I'm like, you could have told me. Like
He did tell you. In fact, he says, "I told you last time."
Yeah, he did tell you last time.
Like, I did. But I figured that was during the that's because it was a ceremony or something. So
It's been 7.
It seems like a
seven
good policy
days
not to
for
allow
us.
weapons in, no matter what.
It's been 7 days.
The monks are like 95 years old now. It's like, well, how long were we in that cave for?
I want to know.
All
Back
right,
down the
so-
mountain, you see Balaclava Benny and Home Run Haddock's bones next to the Jeep.
there's a
Just,
Jeep probably
just
doesn't run.
sat there like they died waiting without doing anything.
Dicks in hand, just bored. So, all right. So I put all my shit down, and then I walk triumphantly through the doorway with the glowy salt shaker thingy, plunk it down on any handy table in front of the abbot if there is one, or else I just like, here, we got your thing.
You will see on the raised platform at the back of the monastery a series of monks in a circle chanting, and Professor Clendon is sitting amongst them.
Does he look
And
like
he's-
he fits in? Like, does he like have like monk robes on
No.
now?
Yeah, he's still wearing his expedition garb. He looks exactly like the old man from Tarzan. Spindly little legs, and with wearing like adventurer clothing that doesn't quite fit.
Meanwhile, we walk
Yeah.
into the room covered in like dust
Slime.
and slime,
Yeah.
except for Rex, who's just almost immaculate for the most part. Derek's like
Asshole.
fucking got basically no clothing on. His eyebrows are missing.
Yeah.
Like, like we've
I
got
went
like
through some
a
trials.
we've got like our boots are wet and the back of our pants are all ripped off except for a polo and like that sort of shit. Yeah.
Adventure looks.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna.
So how do you approach this group since there's not a table for you to slam down like you described?
Oh, gotcha.
And they seem to be intently chanting. Clinton
Yeah,
is like tentatively every once in a while he sort of tries to mimic the chant, but but he doesn't. Yes, like
All right.
all
right.
He's mostly
I'm a-
observing.
I start walking like I say, Arch, if you don't mind, I'll take this one. I've
I'm
got a
holding on
bone.
to the salt shaker.
Then
Though.
we should-
That's
Just
fine.
wait.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I noisily make my way to the center of the circle. Like I'll sort of budge past the monks if I need to.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of space for you to just walk through.
Okay, well that's good then. Now I'll walk through. And
Shove through them anyway.
Yeah, and I'll just sort of stand there and I go, and then I'll light a cigarette and I'll start smoking.
Don't think
We-
that's a good idea.
Yeah. Really,
Clinton
but-
will. Rex, you're back! Oh, thank goodness.
I was
Did
so
Derek
bored.
make it?
Yes, he had a run in for.
I'm
for
right.
some
I'm
goo.
going to walk behind him and just say, I'm right
Derek,
here.
Derek, you're alive! Thank God.
Yes, I'm alive.
Did you? You must have succeeded. What? Do you have it?
I'm waving the purple salt shaker in front of him. And it's like,
Oh,
we got
you
it. Now
have
where's
it.
the abbot? Now where's the abbot?
He's right there. You can see him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of like wave the salt shaker in front of the abbot, like this thing, like.
Professor Clinton's already running down to you, and he tries to snatch it out of your hand.
I'm like, whoa! You, what
Sir,
the hell?
he's jumping up and trying to grab it. Well, give
Like-
it here. Give it here.
I'll give it to you, but
No,
hang on.
You know, I think it's probably a good idea if the abbot gets it first.
Yeah, let's get.
Why would
we did,
Abbott get it? It's ours now.
It's there.
He does have
we
a
don't
good
know
point.
what it is. Like, I would like to talk
Of
to the
course,
abbot.
we know what it
before
is. This is
hand
what we
anything.
came here for.
Okay,
Yes.
so we still
Professor,
don't
I
know
just-
what it is. What did we come
Professor-
here for, Professor?
It's a lodestone.
Obviously.
I stare at him like he grew another eyeball on his face. What?
Give it over. I'll show you.
I'm gonna want it
Magic,
back
don't worry
afterwards.
about it, Arch.
Yeah, I give it to him.
He grabs it, and he starts patting himself. Does anyone have a bowl? He says.
I pull out my crack pipe. No.
Yeah. You're gonna run a cigarette sooner or later, man. Might as well.
Yeah, pull out my Wednesday bowl that I carry around.
Do we have the bucket?
You would have a
No,
Wednesday
we're not
bowl,
gonna
wouldn't you?
we're not gonna dunk the lodestone in my piss. It's probably still warm too. It's gross. Like I don't have a bowl. Like I've got a whiskey bottle.
I take off
Yeah,
your
I'll
hat
put
and put it in the. I was like, you take off your hat and use that.
All right, yeah, I got the Canuck hat. I got the Canadian hat, so I take it off. Will this work?
He says, hold it flat.
I hold it flat.
Does anybody have any water?
Got some peace.
No, no, we are not peeing in my hat. That's like, hang on, guys.
Too
Let's
late.
find some water. We got tea or water, whiskey. We can make me smell like an old alcoholic for a long time.
Yeah, the
Yes,
whiskey
give the
one.
whiskey here. It doesn't matter.
All right, give him the whiskey.
He sloppily pours the whiskey in your hat until there's at least there's a little bit of liquid there, and it's draining out of the hat a little bit because it's just not a perfect seal.
Yeah, it's like something.
But he plops the purple stone in the water. It hits the water, and it floats perfectly. And what I mean is the wider bottom end hits the surface of the water, doesn't sink at all.
Okay.
So it's like Jesus on top of the water. And
Cool.
then, after a moment,
Is it a witch?
it starts sort of spinning on its axis, so that it slowly.
Don't say
as
that.
it
That's Apollo's trigger word.
spinning on its axis, so that as it rotates, it's starting to lean down more and more, the top end, until it comes to a perfect stop on the surface of the water, and the smaller end is pointing in a specific direction.
Damn.
He says, "See this? This is the way to Shangri-La."
So it's a slightly fancier compass.
Blue
Cool.
skidoo.
Well, yes, that is actually what a lodestone is. It's a magnetized piece of rock that points to north. Only
I
this
thought you were
points
in
to
a.
Shangri-La.
I thought you knew that, Derek. I mean, I knew that.
Oh, really?
I'm
Now,
just
did
looking
you-
at these two like, okay, so we got a compass. Yay.
So he snatches it back out of the whiskey from your hat and says, "All
Sucks
right,
off the whiskey.
I kind of shake the whiskey out, like like I'm gonna smell like just raging drunk for a while, but whatever.
He just
I mean,
puts
that-
it on his head. Like he doesn't.
Not
get
really
it out.
change. Not that much of a change.
Not really.
Well, we're ready to go whenever you are," says Professor Clinton. But the monks,
Clinton.
they're fascinating people. I mean, if you wanted,
Professor,
we could
I put up
stay
my
here.
hand. I say, Professor,
Professor.
Yeah,
I don't
Don't we have a
give
did
I
to
don't
get
give
to?
a shit about the monks. Let's just leave.
When they're walking out, I'm gonna go see if I'm gonna go up to the abbot. I'm gonna say, "Is it all right if I ask you a question?"
You may ask anything you like.
We're going to Shangri-La, and we were told to bring a green fluid out of a dragon-shaped bottle. And I was wondering, what do you know about this? I'm pretty suspicious of the person who told us to bring it, and I don't trust him. Like, is there anything he's not telling us that you know of?
Hmm.
You know, any
He sits
legends
there.
about that or something?
He sits there and he nods for a moment, and he says, yes. I think it is wise to question when a man offers a lot for very little.
I kind of scratched my head at him.
All right.
Okay. What do you know about anything special we should know about Shangri-La?
Nope, nothing special at all. Why?
Yeah.
What do you
Bye.
Just a
I
place.
was hoping for
Get
one more
lost.
cryptic. Yeah, all right.
No, I'm joking with them. He will respond to that.
Yeah.
Shangri-La is a mystical and magical place. The monks of our order have coexisted with the monks of Shangri-La for centuries. We work in tandem to protect its special secrets. Having passed the tests, you have earned the right to see what it holds. But be warned, there is a price, always a price, to achieve such things.
Can I show up at this point?
You can have come, yes.
Yeah.
Gross.
Okay, continue.
Look, yeah.
I would have been.
In that case, I'm saying okay. All right, you guys there?
I think you cut out, Frank.
Yeah, you
Yep.
did.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
did.
now I'm back now. Sorry, my
Okay.
cord got yanked. All right, I say, how will we know these other monks when we see them? Can we get? And is there any way I can get like a literal
You
introduction?
hear
or
hear from the outside. They look like monks.
like, is that something I got to worry about, or?
The monks of Shangri-La adorn themselves in black and brilliant gold. You will
Okay.
know.
All right. Thank you kindly for your help and for the multiple punches. And I walk on away.
Well, I have a question, Mr. Abbott, sir.
Yes?
Have you been to Shangri-La before?
I was not willing to pay the price.
What price?
The price
just
for
will-
entering
Kitty.
Shangri-La.
I guess we'll find out.
Which is besides the key?
Something tells me that it's going
Besides
might be
the
different.
key. Earning the key
Might be-
proves
Oh.
that you are worthy to go, but there is an exchange that must be made to enter.
Are you worthy to go, Abbott?
Yes, yes. Everyone here has passed the test and is worthy to go. Those who are here are those who are as of yet unwilling to pay the price of entry. Though every once in a while we will go, or every once in a while, when they are ready, we send expeditions to go.
Almost said the name of the game there. I like it.
Interesting. Okay, well we can go.
All right.
Cool. All right.
On the way back to the guys, I will. I'm suspicious about that. That seems suspicious.
It's,
I'm just-
He
literally-
gave some bullcrap non-answer about not being able to get in.
I probably would have been with you guys listening to that. I probably would just think.
Yeah,
Since
I
if
asked you.
everybody there is the only ones who haven't ever gone, I'm going to assume it's something like you can never leave.
Interesting.
Well, then
Yeah,
why would
we
they
also
ask us
don't
to
know-
get a thing out? That makes absolutely
Hang on.
no
We
sense.
also don't know if it's one of those monk rules that we don't need to pay attention to. Like, it's just the rule of our order or something.
I mean, that's
So-
doubt. I don't know.
I say
We'll
we're
see.
gonna be. I think we still got to go there, so we'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
Well, yeah, we're still gonna go there. I'm just saying.
We'll see what happens.
Yep. we should
Professor
be good.
Clendon walks with
All right, we got the salt
a
shaker of destiny.
high knees and high spirits, kicking his elbows out, sort of almost giddy with excitement. I can't wait to get back to my books and figure out the rest. I was so focused on finding Drungpak Simam that I didn't even finish doing preliminary research on Shangri-La. I learned quite a lot in Shanghai, especially after connecting the Tamo Te Bako. I should have known that Oriental stories often commingle. Of course, there would be hints within Japanese culture as well as Chinese culture,
going
as
to let
well
him-
as Tibetan culture.
I think we're
was
just gonna let
anyone
him ramble.
talking to you, Professor Clendon?
He's talking to himself. What?
Yeah.
What'd you say,
Oh,
my
okay.
boy?
Just let him go.
I just I give him. Actually, no. I think we poured all the whiskey out. So.
Yeah.
Oh well.
You can still
I-
squish your hat if you want to get some more out, maybe.
All right. Well, I'm not going to hold his head
Hey,
back
you-
and stuff my hat in his mouth. That's just a waste of a good hat. All right. I take my hat off, try to fan it dry, and we head back the way we came. We're going to go meet Balaclava and all them.
Yeah, it takes you the rest of the day, but you get down back to Balaclava and Henry the Home Run.
How long
Paddock.
do you think we were in the underground for?
Oh, well, you
Mhm.
could ask Benny and them.
Or we could just
Uh,
ask Professor Clendon on the way down.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants to know how long you were down there for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couple hours, he says.
Okay.
Not bad.
Mhm.
I would like a lot longer when you're being burned, and oil all over.
Burned. Oh, you must tell me everything. Yes. Oh, yes. Of course. What am I thinking? I of course I should
Professor,
know what
the only thing you need to know is that the day was saved by a simple bucket. And I'll let you stew on that. I say
And
it.
and ignoring a monster with a spear.
It's very cryptic.
Yeah.
Well, who knows what secrets could be revealed by the nature of the tests? We could learn a great deal about Trungpa
You would have to take it yourself, Professor, to learn about the meaning of the book.
Oh no! I could never do it.
Then you will never know.
If you have
Well,
to ask,
we-
you'll never know, Professor Clendon.
We learned quite a bit about impatience, I say, staring at Rex.
I light a cigarette
No.
and mad dog him while I'm
Well,
doing
your stubborn
Nice.
insistence to not assist the pursuit of academia. Why, Derek, surely you'll tell me all about the tests you encountered.
Well,
No.
we got burned. We almost got crushed.
Hey.
A bunch of balonies almost melted
What
us, and that's
happens
all you
in
need
Monk
to know,
Vegas
Professor.
stays in Monk Vegas.
I tell him it was designed to make you question the stuff that's bad by fixing stuff and putting out fire, and I'm trying to explain it to him badly in ways that I think he will
And I'm-
understand.
And I would try to explain it in the most foggy ways by just saying saying what happened, but not actually explaining what happened.
Hey,
And I would try to explain it in the most foggy ways by just saying saying what technically saying what happened, but not actually explaining what happened. hence lit on fire, crushed.
Between
etc.
you and Archie, Professor Clinton will listen very intently, very focusedly, and finish more confused than when he started. He'll be very frustrated. He'll spend, rather than skipping and giddy down to the bottom of the mountain, he spends it most with his brow furrowed, lost in thought, mulling over the random bits of information he manages to squeeze out of you.
Blissful silence.
I think that he's.
bottom.
I mostly think that he's just stewing, trying to decipher my genius.
I nod. Blissful silence.
Oh man, I fucking forgot about your fucking relationship with Professor Clinton, Derek. Like seriously, it's the best thing. It is just the best thing.
You guys make it to the bottom of this particular mountain where the jeeps have been arranged and sort of tents are set up around them. There's smoke rising from a little campfire.
So were they there for like almost like a whole day? Is that sort of how long the climb took, or?
The climb took you most of a day, and then the rest of the day coming back down. It should have been about a day.
Okay.
Like 24 hours.
So they got incredibly set up for the time that we were gone, basically.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah. Before we head out, I want to take a look around because the fact that we only saw a couple of Nazis there and a couple of wounded monks is pretty suspicious. I have a feeling the Nazis are waiting for us to come out. That might just be me being paranoid. So I'm just going to be trying to like.
Check.
Perception.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm not rolling. I don't suspect anything.
All right. It's good to hear people when one person raises a possible paranoia. It's good to hear other people say, my character doesn't suspect anything. I'm not going to roll. Jacob, you get a style point for good role play.
Whoa. Holy crap.
That's weird.
I got
Damn.
a perfect roll on that one. My perception check.
I got all 0.
Well, I think Archie stole the successes you statistically should have had.
Yeah, damn. So.
Yep.
That's too easy. My soldier's instincts kicking in. The Nazis are going to do something.
The sun raising over the Tibetan mountains. You hear the tweet of birds on the wind, the babbling brooks in the distance, the wind whipping through the Tibetan highlands. You are practically one with nature. You see and hear nothing suspicious.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, all right, let's go then. But still, I tell hey, there's something, I don't know, I don't trust this, guys. You guys can they ignore me if they want, but I'm just like, I just want to let them know, like, I don't know.
I just kind of shrugged and just, the monks repelled them, and then I suppose they just left. Trying to maybe they went back to figure something else out, but I doubt they're still here.
Okay.
Right. You guys enter camp?
Yep.
Everyone is sleeping, except for one guy who's on watch. He's one of the nameless NPCs.
He's my favorite.
Yeah, Mr. Nameless. And
I named him Nameful.
He's got a Tommy gun, and he's kind of, just sort of chilling there. He props up when you come, but notices right away that it's you, and settles back down, and is like, "Wow, that took you a while."
Yeah, thank God you're so aware of everyone in the camp's safety. And then I go to my my tent.
Let's go wake up Benny.
I'm worried about Randall's taking watch.
Randall? Okay. The nameless NPC is now named Randall. Randall is one of the...
I'm worried about him being out here because he has asthma.
And he's blind in one eye and can't really see the other from picking at it.
Yeah, he was
the summer of 12.
Now I don't, I love
in the
to build
war.
NPCs, but asthma was a death sentence back then. He wouldn't be alive if he had asthma. They don't have rescue inhalers in the 1930s. I appreciate your effort, Graham. I don't want you to feel squashed. I want you to feel nurtured like
Give
a
him
butterfly.
a style point.
Okay, you get a style point too, Graham, if you come up with a trait other than asthma for him to have additionally to his new name.
Dyslexia.
He has severe wool allergy.
Oh,
Okay,
I was gonna
he's got
say
a severe wool allergy, which
That's
is
like
fine
13 points of wool allergy right there.
because it's like it's all like wolf and deer fur that you use for a big parka. So he's not in trouble at all, except for he doesn't get to wear socks or whatever is made from wool back then.
his
Yeah.
feet smell really bad.
You've learned all about this on the train ride over, Apollo, because you're very interested in other people's affairs. So what are you worried about?
I just feel like they're not.
I say what's up, and then I go to bed.
What took you
Yeah,
guys
I'm
so
gonna go-
long? He says to Apollo after he says, "Sup."
You
Some
don't want to
buckets
know.
involved. Don't worry about it.
Buckets and burning and slime and
All right. Yeah,
Mom's
whatever.
not.
I guess. If you guys probably need to sleep, I guess Benny will probably decide we head out tomorrow instead.
I stick my
Yeah,
head
go
out
ahead.
and say, "Shut up! I'm trying to sleep," and I go back.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Okay.
wake
Yeah.
up- I'm gonna wake up Benny though. Just let him know, hey, we're back. We got the stuff. Just in case. I feel like he'd
Alright,
want to
yeah.
know.
I go.
Oh,
I just
man.
go back to my
Benny.
tent and go
Don't
to
let him
bed.
sleep.
All right. Well, good job. What took you so long? You ready to head out?
Yeah, but we can wait till the morning, I guess.
Oh yeah. You probably want to rest. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we do.
Okay.
I dose my tent and go straight to sleep.
Your tents
Ah.
aren't set up. They only set up their own tents.
Oh.
So you set up your tents before you go to bed.
Oh no! In that case, I kick fucking Benny out of his tent and say, "You lazy shit!
Good luck with that.
You're on watch now.
Yeah.
You're on watch
Yeah.
now. Your fucking turn. I'm sleeping in your bed. I ain't
Okay.
setting up my tent. I just climbed off a goddamn mountain.
Yeah, well, it fucking took you long enough. Why? Fine.
You were down here the
Whatever.
entire day. You could have set up our tents, you shit. And then I kick him out. And
It's
I go-
been 4.
It's been 4 days.
It's been 4 days since you guys went up that mountain. We were just
What?
about ready to go after you.
Wait, what?
What?
I'm like, we just thought it was a couple hours.
Oh.
Maybe that's why the healing was so good, I say to myself. I'm like, okay, well, that doesn't matter now. I'm going to sleep. Goodbye.
Oh,
Hey,
Professor
good
Grant
night.
mentioned that too.
Well,
Yeah, no.
I'll finish setting up my tent and just go. Well, we haven't slept in 4 days. I'm not tired.
Yeah, I crashed underneath the Jeep. I'm too
Yeah,
lazy to
okay.
set up tent. So I
Okay,
gotta get back.
fine. You sleep under a Jeep. Everyone else sets up a tent or steals one from Benny, and you guys go to bed. And that's where we can end Hollow Earth Episode 4. It's a nice stopping point.
It is a nice stopping point.
Okay.
So, Rek, how are you doing on XP this time? A little more than 1, I hope.
You guys get you guys get 3 XP each,
Okay.
and
Okay.
Frank gets an additional style point for
Sweet.
so immediately putting the bucket over the fire, having that moment of inspiration. Apollo gets a style point for conquering his hatred of his nemesis. And that'll round us out for all of the successes of this session.
Of course.
Yep.
Cool.
But always feel free to self-advocate if you believe you did something worthy of special recognition. You should always be able to feel that you can say, "Oh, I think I deserve an extra style point." or
Smoking an
extra
entire pack of
Oh, no.
cigarettes under the ground within an hour or 2. I feel that's worth it.
You get a cancer point. I don't know about a style point.
Yeah, okay, Dave, you get a cancer point.
I'll put that next to the style point.
Yeah.
Mark
I-
that down.
One cancer.
I am not begging for a point. I don't
Yeah.
need one.
That says the man that
you
got
can spin
one.
That,
Hey,
you can
I don't-
spin that for
You know what? I don't need
minus
one.
2 dice.
I'm good enough on my own without those damn extra style point.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not gonna beg
using
for it.
reverse psychology.
No, I'm actually not.
I don't need.
At this
Magic.
point, I already have 1 style point from this session, so I'm fine with it.
Guys,
I
don't
would
forget
say
your
Apollo should get
XP
something-
from last session as well. So
Yeah. So I'd say Apollo should get something for punching the ghost snake thing or being able to kind of
Yeah,
block
he,
it or whatnot. But
uh,
other than that, I just kind of walked into a dude with a spear and nothing happened. So I think I'm good for me.
I mean, you,
And
you did solve both those puzzles pretty fast.
Yeah.
But the spear one, it's whenever a monster is, I kind of learned that you don't just walk. I did learn you don't walk blindly into monks' places. So, or I should say, I did not learn that you don't blindly walk into monks' places. So,
All right.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, that pretty
that
much
will wrap
sums
up the
episode.
session.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, we've got time, Dave. Do you want to broadcast comments and criticisms, if anybody even has any?
I actually enjoyed the puzzle thing.
Oh, near the
I don't
end, the
think-
puzzles got really good, but the
I mean-
first few puzzles were pretty average. And I don't know if that's because of the way the order that we did it in, or if you had some sort of weird thing going on.
I think it's because he got better at the idea of the puzzles.
Yeah.
Alright,
Once you
more
wrap your
like-
head, once you wrap your
Yeah,
head around.
I think it was more or less we just stopped giving a shit after a while.
I'm
Yeah, we
pretty sure
stopped
the
being
moment you
super
stop being so paranoid in a game is when you start actually having fun in the game. But
Yeah,
that's just
I
me.
mean, yeah. Basically it took 9 puzzles for you guys to just sort of settle into the right mindset for solving them, and then they went really quickly.
We are very good adventurers. That is true.
Yeah.
So
I consider it a very, it didn't go exactly as I planned, but I actually feel pretty good about sort of the learning that I saw happening on a role player's experience level. So I feel pretty good about it. But any other comments or criticisms, more than welcome. Go right ahead.
I'm going to keep the drinking game up for every time I roll.
I
an
like
average.
that idea. By the way,
Okay, so when he rolls perfectly average, when Jacob rolls a perfectly average roll, that is half of his dice pool, you are supposed to take a sip of your drink, a shot.
I
or
feel
whatever.
like this
I
is a
might
whole
actually
nother
start
roll
doing
20.
that, too.
I feel like this is a whole nother die party show that we could potentially make.
Who's the most average?
No. We play a game where we set drinking rules, and then we just play D&D and drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd
Rules would
probably
be
be
fun.
better on a
Friday night
or something like that.
Yeah.
I can watch since I can't drink. So
So,
Well,
Wreckage,
we'll
I
do
do have
something.
a complaint.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you're letting me play a man who has a wounded leg too well. Because every time I bring it up, you fucking, shoot it down. So, that's the only complaint I have so far.
Well, the first time you did it jokingly, like, oh, I can't do this. And so I was just playing back to that.
yeah, I mean,
I wasn't joking at all. I sat down and started rubbing my leg.
Well,
I
you
mean,
keep doing it every
okay.
time. It's like, oh, we need someone to do the thing. It's like, I sit down and rub my leg. It came across like a joke.
No, I treated it a bit more probably humorously than I should have, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I
the
treated it like a joke,
context
but I
made it seem like a
understood it.
joke. If you're
Yeah.
not joking, I apologize. It made it seem like he was playing up his wound every time someone asked for something. It seemed like a joke.
That's
No.
fine.
If it's not a joke, I apologize.
Yeah.
That's why I was joking
Yeah.
along with you.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things like he wouldn't be able to climb a mountain in all reality. So yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
that's yeah. I guess we'll leave it there unless you guys have
Yep.
anything else to talk about.
No, that's
I'm
it
just
for me.
tired.
So-
Okay.
All right, yeah.
All right,
Well,
cool.
Graham, you get to go to bed right on time tonight. Feeling good about that?
Yeah. I guess. I'm really tired.
All right. Well, good
All
night,
right.
everybody.
All right.
Thanks for
everyone.
joining us.
Yeah.
See you
Bye,
next
guys.
week, and see us Saturday, please, for Blood Dues, where
Yep.
my character is up and running from the beginning, and it'll be great. See you then.
Yeah. So Blood Dew starts at 5 p.m. PST on Saturday, and we normally run for about normally 4 to 5 hours, depending on how long it takes, because it's a Saturday. And if you haven't, please give the channel a follow. It really helps me out. We do stream Die Party stuff all the time. We will be starting to potentially do a show on Tuesday. And at some other point, I will be guest playing on another show pretty soon. That'll start up on Sunday, so that'll be interesting. That is a Pathfinder game, so I have to min-max the shit out of a character for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks very much for watching. We out of here.
Bye.
Later.
See you, nerds.